And that's just something that people have to realize is the very nature of a spiritual belief, that it changes and grows over time. I mean, even just talking about Germanic heathenry in general, for the people that study the history, which I know you do, we've talked about this before. It derives itself from the Proto-Indo-European mythology, the same as Hinduism, the same
Yeah,
as
the Vedic, the Rig Veda. I mean, the
yeah,
parallels, the syncretisms. It's all so there. You know what I mean?
exactly. And in addition to the syncretisms, there are also, the differences between those cultures, the Hinduism and Greek and Celtic and so on and so forth. And so it all changes and adapts, in a way over time. And so when people try to dismiss UPG as, oh, it has to be completely rooted in historical, like I think that's just so asinine, such a closed-minded way to look at it, when you really look at just the changing nature of a living spirituality in the first place.
Yes. Yeah, man. I'm so glad to hear you say that. That's a sentiment that I have maintained for for a while now. You know what I mean? Like I've been. Uh, it's wild. You know, like you've been heathen now. You say this is your ninth year. You know, I'm breaching my decade. You know what I mean? So we're not too far behind each other in terms of our tenure.
Oh wow.
But the growth of things has, I've gone down a certain path, you've gone down a certain path, and so like the timelines are close, but our paths have not particularly merged up until now.
Right.
And one of the things that I had said for many years is almost the exact same thing that you just said, was that at one point in time, what is maintained as primary source material now, why we know the way things were done, is because at one point in time somebody had an experience
Yeah.
with somebody else and said, this is the way we're going to do things. And that became their tradition. And then it was carried on. It started off as UPG. There
Yeah.
was no book for them to read from back then. So
Yeah.
I'm so glad to hear, in relative terms, a newer content creator within the heathen space. Because
Yeah.
again, you've only had the Heathen Herald up for what, the last couple of years, maybe?
Not even a year. This November
So not
28th
even a year.
year. Yeah.
And that sentiment that I've been talking about for years, and it's being carried forth. And I'm so glad to see that there's somebody else that has a desire and a wish to present our culture, our heritage, and the beliefs of our ancient Germanic ancestors in such a way that allows for UPG to be celebrated, not quenched, not extinguished,
Yeah.
not dismissed. So thank you for that.